Aries, hi, welcome to my channel. So today we have a reading for you, no particular subject. We're going to take an issue, something we know, something we don't know, recent past advice and potential outcome. At the end there will be an opportunity for an extended where we'll dive in deeper. You can watch this for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mars, Mercury, North Node, or if any of those planets are currently transiting your first house. This could be for you. Thank you, however you support the channel, very much appreciated. Cross watchers, you're more than welcome. Message may well be for you. All the information is in the description box. Just hit the more button below. So, Aries. Aries, this doesn't necessarily have to mean it's playing out now, but for some of you it could be, others of you it could be a reflection. The North Node has been in your sign since July 17th, 2023. It means your South Node has been in your relationship sector since July 17th, 2023. That period, because I'm getting that, I don't know who sings it, but it's that vampires, soul sucker, drain, I don't know, a vampire type song. You could have come across a lot of karmic lessons in terms of your relationships the past sort of 18 months. That's coming to an end on January the 11th, 111. And there's something significant about reflection about that. It could be if you're in partnerships, and this can be any type of partnership, this doesn't have to be romantic. It could be those lessons that haven't been learned might be amplified in the next sort of week. It's very interesting. I almost feel like anything that's survived this period indicates a very strong relationship, providing lessons have been learned. If you've not been your authentic self, if you've overlooked red flags, if you've been somebody you're not just to seek approval, all those type of things, you're going through another repeated pattern, hopefully much quicker than 19 years before it gets back around again. So yeah, very, very karmic closure of relationships, like I say, one-on-ones, contracts, all those type of things. So we're going to take your energy. Oh God, who is it that sings that? It's going to drive me mad. Somebody help me out. I know I've not given you any information there, but do put it in the comments if you know what the hell I'm talking about. Okay, two more. Aries. So, what have we got? We have the Three of Pentacles. The Three of Pentacles is Mars in Capricorn. The Tower hits the Devil. It's also collaborations. This could be work colleagues as well. Just what works together, what doesn't. How interesting. Now, in this deck in particular, there's the in sacred geometry, it starts with a seed, then it splits into two and it creates the VESICA Pisces. It's in every single card. You can't really see it there. Let me see if I can. I'll see what else there is. I'll discuss it first. And within that VESICA Pisces, there's three pentacles, and it feels like a third wheel or a third energy. What that means, I'm not too sure yet. But ultimately, what should be two, there's three. Whether that's third-party situations, whether that's a third wheel, whether that's... I almost feel like for some of you might be feeling pushed out. Perhaps you've been in situations where, I don't know, it's like this weird feeling of always welcome but never invited. It's like, I don't know, I can't really get my head around that. Okay, what do we know? Yeah, definitely. And that you can see it clearly in this one now. So it's the Four of Cups. He's sat on the Three of Cups, and the Ace of Cups is wedged between where the VESICA Pisces is. It's like two circles entwined, creates the VESICA Pisces. Very much linked to any of you that are familiar with the Isle of Avalon, Glastonbury, the Chalice Springs, the Chalice Well. Chalice Springs. I'm not doing very well today. Okay, what don't we know? Recent past. Your advice. Okay. It feels like you're drawing your energy back to yourself, and it's going to shift a lot of things. Outcome. Yeah, balance. Perfect. Okay. Bottom of the deck, the Six of Swords, Mercury in Aquarius. Mercury moves into Aquarius at the end of this month. Magician meets the Star card. With the Queen of Cups, the Magician, and the Lovers. Wow. And Justice. Wow. Okay. It's interesting because I'm looking at... I wouldn't normally get this with the Queen of Swords, but I laid her down, and what we're not aware of Queen of Swords, I laid her down and I immediately heard an extraordinary love story. Now, you wouldn't normally associate that with the Queen of Swords. She's usually quite the cynical opposite. Ah. Okay. Hamia. The Angel of the Kabbalah, she's number 38, is the Queen of Swords. My life can become a qualitative ritual. This angel is also related to extraordinary love stories. Wow. Okay, fantastic. Interesting. So, Three of Pentacles, that third energy, doesn't have to be another person. It's what's stopping you from achieving unity. Extraordinary love story. Doesn't have to be romantic. It could be, the extraordinary love story of you emerging from lack to abundance, whatever it is. For a lot of you, this is, definitely something to do with love, but it doesn't have to be. So what we're aware of is the Four of Cups. There's this energy of something, something. You sat on the Three Cups. You know that there's something energetically blocking what is for you in some sense. What we're not aware of is that Queen of Swords delivering some sort of situation here. Recent past is the Empress. The Empress is the Divine Feminine. It's Venus. So Venus has just, in the recent past, moved into your 12th house. Now, the 12th house can be self-undoing. It can also be the house of hidden enemies. It could just be the enemy is you. You do something to, catastrophize. And it's interesting, the Empress is in the recent past. Your reading the last time out was something about mother wound. So there could be something that you just need to be re-looking at that. Now, with this Empress energy here, it feels like there's a Divine Feminine aspect. You naturally, regardless of gender, because you're fire, you're even represented by the Emperor, you're Divine Masculine. Again, doesn't matter. Fire and air, masculine, earth and water, feminine. And there's just something here about, there's a lot that's taking place. It's like maybe you've recognized what you need to do to soften for this feminine energy, or where you've softened too much in the feminine energy and you need to bring back some sort of balance in your masculine. I don't know. Your advice is the Seven of Wands. Now, the Seven of Wands as advice, I would say, is keep going, you're winning in a sense. And that doesn't mean competitive. It just means you keep raising your vibration. The Six of Wands can be ego. And it doesn't mean to say you get rid of ego, because that's impossible. We have to be led by ego to a certain extent to live in the 3D world. It is what it is. Now, there's just something here about these energies coming towards you and then you defending yourself. But it feels more like you're pulling your energy back. It's like the more that you pull your energy back, the more that you have for yourself, and it makes you magnetic, which is what the Empress is about. Your natural qualities, being the Emperor, is structure, doing, electrical basis rather than magnetic basis. And you're being asked to call upon some sort of magnetism here by calling your power back. The result is it works. We've got the Six of Pentacles. So we've got that split from the 3 to the 6, which I'm kind of just seeing as like seeing things clearly. But interestingly now, with the VESICA Pisces, we have the balanced scales. So this is you balancing out your masculine and feminine, and then interestingly opening yourself up to as above, so below, as within, so without. We draw in anything that we are. So again, with the scales of justice here, justice being Libra, and where the South Node is in your relationship house, you might find a little bit of intensity here, because not only have we got Mars retrograde in Leo, has it gone into Cancer yet? It must be almost there, bear with me. It's got to be like any day now. It's still at 0 degrees, so in the next couple of days, it's moving it back into Cancer. So it's going from your 5th house of romance, creativity, children, back into the past, the 4th house, the home, the mother. So there could be a lot of mother issues, or divine feminine issues, or just connections with the feminine aspect coming to the surface, ready to be healed. But that 6 of Pentacles in the future, I just feel like it's everything coming together. It's something that's being shown clearly, and it's almost like a balance of the answers. Interesting. So I want to check out, I want to see where the Ace of Cups is within this VESICA Pisces. And let's check out the Tower, Devil and Strength, because we've got this kind of dynamic going on here where the Tower, Mars in Capricorn, Mars in Leo. Now the Devil and Strength, Leo, Capricorn energy, in certain decks, they jump between lust. You know, the top deck, Strength is lust, and Devil obviously is anything that's distorted in that fashion. So there could be some sort of dynamic, and lust doesn't just have to be sexual. Lust is about possibly, you know, diving into things that are no good for us. So Tower is with the 2 of Wands and the 9 of Wands. Almost there. It's like, it's that last push. It's that, and again, we've got that Mars energy, and this 9 of Wands is somebody lifting weights. And doesn't mean to say that the only way to get masculine energy is lifting weights, but it's just another nod to say that if we've lent too much into Empress, we need to lean into a more masculine energy to balance the scales, or vice versa. The 2 of Wands is Mars in Aries, so this is the Tower hitting you guys. I don't see this as being a ridiculous thing. 9 of Wands for me is also, it's my Chiron card. Chiron's in your sign. So not only have you had the North Node in your 1st house with Chiron in your 1st house, you've had the South Node going through your relationship house. It's not easy being Aries just recently, especially the last 18 months. Oh, how interesting. Was it you guys that did that reading for? Could be. I did a reading several months ago. So the Ace of Cups is wedged between the King of Swords and the King of Cups. And I think I labelled it something like, don't worry, they return out of their heads and into their hearts. And that's how I see this. This is somebody going through a transformation, getting out of their head and into their heart. So whatever this 3rd energy is, we'll look for the Ace of Pentacles for that as well. Might just give us some insight. You guys, the Emperors, with the 6 of Cups and the 7 of Pentacles. Patience is a virtue. The Devil's with the King of Wands and the 9 of Cups. Now the Devil and the 9 of Cups is always overindulgence of some kind. What individually, I don't know. Drink, drugs, rock and roll, I don't know. Interestingly, the other side of the King of Wands is strength. So the Devil is represented by, like I said, it could be lust. But the interesting thing about the King of Wands, in the Demon Tarot, the Occult Tarot, he's represented by the demon Asmodeus, and I'm pretty sure Asmodeus is lust. Asmodeus is a member of the 7 princes of hell and the embodiment of lust. So, something's changing here. You might be recognizing where you've been after something that's no good for you. And like I say, lust comes in all forms. But what this is going to highlight and show you very, very clearly. And the Ace of Pentacles is with the 9 of Pentacles and the Sun, which is brilliant, really, because the answers are all within. Basically, the Empress is the 9 of Pentacles. It's Venus in Virgo. The Empress meets the Hermit. And the Sun is highlighting it. 7 of Swords, self-undoing. Final card, the Chariot. Okay, you're going to get your... this could be an overactive solar plexus or an underactive solar plexus for some of you. Whatever this excess of energy is that's blocking you and what's meant for you is being revealed. What we're searching for stuff that's no good for us is being revealed. In what sense? This could be people in your environment recognizing this. This could be you recognizing this. There's too many of you watching for me to pin it down. All I know is let things come to the surface. Balance will be achieved, and you know you're going to get your Ace of Cups. You're going to get what it is that you desire. Okay. Interesting. Look, in your extended, let's take the energy of this Queen of Swords, bring in some sort of extraordinary love story. Interesting as well. The 6 of Pentacles in the Angel Tarot is number 10. Eladia, and Eladia in the 72 cards, names cards, talks about envy and evil eye. So it's all linked to shadow energies. I think you could be recognizing maybe somebody's jealousy, possibly, or you might be, recognizing you have some sort of jealous aspects to something, and it's time to empower that rather than have it diminish your frequency. Okay, so in your extended, we'll take a look at this extraordinary love story, what we know, what we don't know, recent past advice and potential. We're going to clarify these, that'll be easier. I'm going to leave them out. Okay guys, we have Moon in Cancer, Mars in Capricorn, Taurus, Libra, Mars in Leo, Moon in Taurus, Mercury in Aquarius, Gemini, Virgo, Gemini, Libra, Sun in Gemini, Mars in Gemini, Mars in Pisces, Sagittarius, Venus in Aquarius, Moon in Sagittarius, Aries and Scorpio, Mars in Aries, Saturn in Libra. Pentacles, Wands, Cups, Swords, everyone's here. Those are your standouts. Let me know. Take care. See you soon. Bye.